Yo! Media Marcus, October 29th, 2025. I'm your guy, Media Marcus. What's the Line podcast as well. I'm going to talk some NFL football week 9 this week. So we'll get into that. Yeah. Also, I'll talk some news. What's going on in the NBA, MLB as well. We're all going to hear the news, sports, latest in news, sports, and entertainment, media and entertainment. Media Marcus in the building. October 29, 2025. It is 7:42 p.m. Going live a little early today. Yeah, I'm trying to actually get some rest, man. I don't get too much rest these days, guys. I really don't. But I'm here. I'm your guy, Media Marcus. It is spooky season, 2 days from Halloween. Yeah, I like that. New drop, new drop. Just heard. But yes, 2 days from Halloween. I gave you guys the deal of the day. I'll put that video out tomorrow. Deal of the day for Chipotle. See if we can get some traction there. But yes, I'm your guy, Media Marcus. October 29th, 2025. I got a lot of things to talk about, so let's get into it. Start off with the Major League Baseball. Once again, it is World Series happening right now, the very end of October. If you don't know, that's World Series territory. But yes, it is Game 5 tonight. Series tied 2-2. Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're going to get the first pitch going at 8 p.m. tonight Eastern time. Shout out to that because the Warriors they didn't tip off till 11 last night. Had me going through it. Well, not me going through it. I was up, but the common man. I'm up. I'm usually up. Media Markets. October 29th, 2025. 2 days from spooky season. I like the new job. I really do. But yeah, it's 2 days from spooky season, Halloween. So I'm excited about that. I like Halloween. It's growing on me. It's really has. Really has. Really has grown on me. I got a story about Halloween. Should I get into it now before? No, whatever. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. As it is 2 days from Halloween, October 29th, 2025. All right, so that's what's happening around the MLB. Toronto Blue Jays and the Dodgers. Game 5 tonight, World Series. You should tune into that. I think I'm going to tune. I'm going to lay down tonight. I'm going to lay down early. I'm going to watch the World Series and just kick my feet up. But yes, that's happening tonight. Around the NBA, let's see what's going on. Right now, Toronto Raptors. Yes, Toronto Raptors are down to the Houston Rockets, 70-63 at the half. Right now, let's see who's scoring in that. Kevin Durant, 14 points on 6 and 9 from the field. Jabari Smith Jr., 13. Sengun with another 10. So they're playing well. Brandon Ingram, 18, leading scorer in the game for Toronto. Scotty Barnes, 14. Cleveland and Boston right now tied 42 up in the second quarter. Cleveland and Boston. Let's see who's scoring. Donovan Mitchell has 12 points. 4-4 from the field, all points from 3. 4-4 from 3 as well. Donovan Mitchell looking like about to have one of those games with 12 points right now. 4-4 from the field, 4-4 from 3. 9 minutes played, second quarter right now. For the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Boston Celtics. What else happened around the NBA? Oh, my Orlando Magic. We've been struggling, man. My Orlando Magic, we've been struggling right now, but we're up 29-39 in Detroit. Let's see who's scoring. Paolo Banchero, 7 points. Looks like we're just getting spread around. I mean, 5 points for Franz Wagner, 5 points for Wendell Carter, but 8 leading scorer Tristan Da Silva off the bench. He's playing very well for Orlando. It looks like that overseas ball just kind of got him right. This is a very good pickup for Orlando. So I like to see him doing his thing. He's the leading scorer right now for the squad. Tristan Da Silva, I'm talking about. Orlando Magic lead the Detroit Pistons 39-32 as Pistons just hit a 3. Brooklyn up 12-0 on Atlanta. That's not a football score. That is the NBA score. 12-0. It's first quarter, but interesting score there. It's Media Marcus, October 29th, 2025. We're in the building, talking to you guys. NBA, Major League Baseball, I just touched on right now. World Series coming up in about 14 minutes, 7:46 p.m. right now. So I'll let you guys get to that soon. But before then, we're going to talk a few more things. And let's get into the What's the Line podcast version of this. And, we're retooling right now. But I'm here to give you guys some plays figured some things out. So let's get right into it. And we're back. Antioch Consulting presents What's the Line podcast. I'm your host, Media Marcus, running the isolation play today, but feeling pretty good. It's Halloween almost, man. Spooky season. New drops for your boy. But yeah, so let's talk about what's going to happen around the NFL this week. We obviously know we have Thursday night football coming up tomorrow. Lamar Jackson is back. Lamar Jackson is back for the Baltimore Ravens. They're coming off that big win that they desperately needed last week. And they got that against the Chicago Bears. So the Ravens looking to get 2 wins in a row. They are laying 7.5 at the Dolphins, total of 50 on the board. This Ravens team, since Lamar Jackson became the full-time starter, 41, 31, and 4 against the spread in non-division games. They're also 22, 16, and 1 against the spread as a road favorite during that span. So you got some good numbers there for the Ravens. This is the Dolphins team outside of the division, though. Dolphins under Mike McDaniel, very good in the division in the AFC East. However, outside of the division, 16 and 23 against the spread. So with all that said, I mean, I certainly lean Ravens here, but a lot of points for a quarterback that's been out for about it's been about a month, right? Lamar Jackson's been out about a month. He's coming back. He's playing in Miami, his hometown. So usually he has really good games there. Lamar Jackson does. That's what I'm talking about. So Ravens are laying 7.5 tomorrow at the Miami Dolphins, total of 50. So but it's a lot of over a touchdown, laying that, and a Thursday night game with your quarterback just coming back from being out a month. I don't love that, but I do love the Ravens stats. And you know, the Dolphins looked good last week, but this is a week-to-week sport. They played the Atlanta Falcons, the Miami Dolphins did, and they got the W. But you know, I do want to see how Lamar looks, how he's going to come out. Is he going to come out like a little hesitant, or is he going to come out firing like he always does, throwing that ball downfield? I'll give you guys a play that I'm looking at as well. But I'm maybe looking to possibly tease this down. But on Thursdays, I don't really like to tease because I'm waiting till Sunday to kind of get that other leg, and I don't tease totals. So that's a tip here, pro tip from Media Marcus. On October 29th, 2025. So what's the line podcast? I definitely lean with the Baltimore Ravens here on the road. They're a really good road team as well. But they're laying the 7.5, so I lean that way. I don't know if I'm all the way there yet with laying 7.5 points. I might get there by tomorrow, so we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated, put out some best bets as well. But I'm definitely looking at right now, as far as props go in this game, I'm looking at Mark Andrews. Right now, his receptions are at 2.5. Also, the same number for Isaiah Likely. Isaiah Likely at 2.5 is plus 100, plus 120. Maybe you can get in the market. But Andrews, his line is at 2.5. A lot of juice. So the 3.5 is about plus 125, plus 130. I think there's some value there, especially considering, you know, he's the top tight end, right? Likely has been playing behind Mark Andrews, and likely will get some volume as well. But I think that with the number being up to 3.5 plus money, this is Miami. The Miami team just gave up 9 receptions to Kyle Pitts last week. I know it was tight ends day, but I mean, come on. But the week before, they gave up 4 receptions to the rookie. I don't know his name off the top of my head, but the rookie tight end in Cleveland, and you know, gave up some others in other games as well. A lot of receptions to the tight end, Chargers game as well. Godson, he got a lot of receptions on this team as well. So I think Mark Andrews has value at the 3.5 receptions over. I'm probably going to play that. I haven't made a decision just yet, but I do like that play if you want to add it to whatever you got going on, single play, parlay, whatever. But I do like Mark Andrews over the 3.5 receptions. 2.5, you got to lay a lot of juice. I don't know if I'm willing to do that this week, but I do like Mark Andrews over 3.5 receptions tomorrow versus the Dolphins team that allows a lot of receptions to tight ends. So that'll be a play for me. And stay tuned in the Discord. If you're seeing this right now, you're like, what's the Discord? Like, hit me up. I'll tell you. It's the NFL. You know, we give out more than NFL, but that's mainly what I do is give out NFL. And we give out plays and hope to see winners. But we've seen a lot of winners in that chat. I've had some losers too, though. Don't get me wrong. It is what it is. But we win a winning week every season this week except one. Week 7 got me, but it's all good. We're here. What's the Line podcast? Media Marcus. October 29th, 2025. So, I mean, that's kind of what it is for that Thursday night game. I can't get too deep into the rest of these games, but I do think I'll be on the Lions this week. I think I want to bet the Lions every single week. I know that sounds crazy. It's like, that's square, right? But I mean, the Lions just cover. I'm tired of talking about them, how they cover at a high rate in any situation. I just think it's time. It's just time to start betting with the Lions every week. I definitely didn't want last time they played Baker Mayfield and the Bucks. The Bucks were catching 3.5, and anytime the Bucks are an underdog with Mayfield, I think that's certainly profitable as well. So I stayed away, but going forward, I'll be on the Lions every week. So take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. I was fading the Titans every week before they fired their coach because he was awful. But now I think I'm just gonna be on the Lions every week, no matter where they are. Closing line only, as I always tell people, closing line only. What's the Line podcast? Media Marcus. So I like the Lions minus a 9.5. We'll see if that goes down or up, whatever it is. I'm willing to play it, and if it loses, we'll play the Lions again next week. That's just how we go. All right. What else do I like on the board? I like a Monday night game, but I'll get into that on the Sunday pod. 49ers laying 2.5 versus the Giants. Definitely lean 49ers. But I don't know if I'm all the way there right now with this 49ers team. But yeah, the Giants, obviously Scatterball's gone and they got a lot of things to look up to. But Steelers, actually the Steelers, I have a really good stat on Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin, I mean, this is a Colts team that's laying, they've been certainly super impressive this season. They've only lost one game, the Colts are. They're laying 3 points here versus the Steelers and in Pittsburgh. And I mean, Mike Tomlin as a home dog, 21-8-3 against the spread. This is the Steelers are under head coach Mike Tomlin. This is a Colts team laying 3 points on the road versus the Steelers. Mike Tomlin also after back-to-back losses in his career. After back-to-back losses in his last 24 games, 15-9 against the spread. So he's really good in this spot, Mike Tomlin is. So I like the Steelers plus the 3 points. We'll see where that line goes. It'll probably drop to 2.5 by closing line, but I only play the closing line. I'm fine with 2.5 if that's where it goes. That's where the market is. That's where we play. Closing line only. Media Markets. What's the Line podcast? I'm here with you guys. But yes, I like the Steelers plus the 3 points this week in the NFL. I like the Lions minus the 9.5. And these lines are going to go up or down. Just take it 5 minutes before the game. Play them. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I do. Closing line only. I lean with the Ravens tomorrow minus the 7.5. I like Mark Andrews over 3.5 receptions. That is plus money right now. So we'll see if we can bring that home as the Dolphins team allows a lot of tight end receptions. So I think Mark Andrews is going to get the bulk of that workload tomorrow and teaming back up with Lamar Jackson as he makes his return. Shout out Lamar. They need you, my boy. They need you. But yes, so that's kind of what I'm feeling on the slate right now. But get some good numbers on Mike Tomlin. I like a Monday night football game as well, but I'll get that out on Sunday podcast. What's the Line podcast Monday morning as we put that out. All right, what I got. That's it for What's the Line. Talk some NFL lines with you guys. That's what I'll be betting. It is what it is. Get in that Discord. If you don't have the Discord, if you're like, what is that? It's sports betting. Let me know. I'll get you in there. We give out bets. We win. We take some losses as well. I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect, but we win way more than we lose, and that's just how we roll. What's the Line? Andy Up Consulting. All right, let's talk some things happening. And you know what? Every night I come on here and I'm talking about like people losing their jobs and hurricanes and AI taking over, and it's like, yo, where's the good news? So occasionally we get some good news. I want to talk about, actually quickly, this is impromptu. Arthur Blank. Arthur Blank continues to be a tremendous philanthropist. Just this fall alone, he's donated $50 million to HBCUs in Atlanta. He donated, I think, $2.5 million today for the relief of the Hurricane Melissa that's happening in Jamaica, Cuba, etc. So he donated 2.5 to that. He's also got the Home Depot, I forget what the name, but the trade program, the free trade programming, trade program rather. This is Arthur Blank I'm talking about, but he launched that with Home Depot, the free, for people to learn trades and be able to get jobs. So shout out to Arthur Blank. I just wanted to touch on that. I mean, he's been doing great work in the community, philanthropy work, and yeah, shout out to that, man. Let's make some noise for that. Nothing like that. But some other good news. I like to talk good news here, but we got California governor. I know his name all the time. Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom, I'm talking about here. California governor. California governor Gavin Newsom gave some news that's happening in California right now, and I'm like, wow, this is certainly progressive. And I love to talk good news here. Puts a smile on my face. We got a lot of bad news. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Outside of music, sports, it's a lot of bad news. Like I'll be here reporting. Like I'm not gonna lie. But here's some good news. California Governor Gavin Newsom announces the state will become the first to sell insulin through a state-backed program, and it'll cost $11 starting in 2026. That is California Governor Gavin Newsom. He announced the state will become the first to sell insulin through a state-backed program, and it will cost $11 starting in 2026. That's amazing. That's amazing to hear. We know, I mean, a lot of people, need insulin for diabetes. I don't know if you need insulin for anything else. I'm not sure, so don't let me tell you the wrong information. I certainly know those that deal with diabetes or diabetic, they, need insulin, and it certainly can be expensive, especially with the healthcare. And we got a lot going on in the economy. A lot of people, have lost benefits, et cetera, et cetera. But yes, this is amazing. Gavin Newsom, California governor, there will be a state-backed program to sell insulin for $11, affordable. This is starting in 2026, and I'm just happy to report it. I mean, this is really good news for people that have, life is expensive. Life is expensive, and medication is expensive. Healthcare is expensive, et cetera, et cetera. And Gavin Newsom, governor of California, announces that the state will have a state-backed program and $11 for insulin to those that need it. So shout out to that, man. That's work getting done. I like to hear that. I like to report those type of things. So that's the latest in California, and insulin with Governor Gavin Newsom. All right, let's get into some. Let's get into some media news. And I don't got too much for this. I don't have too much for this, but I'll give it probably like a 30-second rant, half a bar for this. So BMF announced it was canceled after its fourth season. This was widely reported out there in the media, and yeah, I mean it was a bad show. It was a bad show. We know 50 Cent had beef with the Meeches, Big Meech, Lil Meech, and we also know that the show wasn't that good. And frankly, I'm not going to give too much more breadth of talking about it because the show had lacked everything that it needed. And I love Power. I love the Power universe. I love every single show except BMF. And it was really bad, specifically in season 3. And I think you lost a lot of fans and followers. It was time for it. I couldn't get through season 4. I probably never will. God bless them. BMF canceled after 4 seasons. That's the latest here. Media Marcus. As we're talking news, sports, and entertainment, it is 8 o'clock p.m. right now, October 29, 2025. World Series is about to start. First pitch. So I got a few more things to talk about and we can get out of here. But let's talk Taraji. Taraji P. Henson continues to do amazing things. My DC sister, God bless her. But Taraji P. Henson, let's see what's the latest on her. Taraji P. Henson, TPH Entertainment, Inc.'s first look deal with Fox Entertainment Studios. This is after Taraji inked the 2-film deal with Netflix recently. That was about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Taraji P. Henson's TPH Entertainment Inc.'s also a first look deal with Fox Entertainment Studios. Shout out to Taraji, man. She continues to do great thing in the industry. She's been around the industry for so long. She gives back to the community. I'm a really big Taraji fan. When she be talking, she be sounding like one of my cousins or my aunts for sure. From around the way, shorty. God bless her. But yeah, her Taraji P. Henson, TPH Entertainment, Taraji P. Henson Entertainment, Yes, inks a first look deal with Fox Entertainment Studios, so they will be working together on some things, and Fox will get the first look. But yeah, she also has another 2-film deal with Netflix. She just recently signed a deal with TPH Entertainment and Taraji. I'm available. Let me know. Like, what we doing? What we doing? I'll be there early. I'll be there early, Taraji. So that's the latest on Taraji P. Henson. Congratulations to her. TPH Entertainment. That is major. It is Media Markets, October 29, 2025. I got 2 more things to talk about. And the last thing I'm talking about kind of like shocked me. Shocked me. I did not expect it. But let's talk Paige Beckers. Paige Beckers, WNBA Rookie of the Year. Paige Beckers, WNBA Rookie of the Year. Paige Beckers to star in a sports drama, Jess and Pearl from Apple. And yes, this is great to hear. Continuing to elevate her brand, do things outside of sports. This is WNBA Rookie of the Year, Paige Beckers that I'm talking about. She will star in sports drama, Jess and Pearl, produced by Apple. So we'll see what that looks like. It is going to be a sports drama. It's called Jess and Pearl. And Paige Beckers to star in this sports drama from Apple. So I'm excited to see that. We'll see what her acting chops look like. You never know what people's acting chops look like. I be thinking when I was younger, I used to think I could probably be like an actor and a child actor. But these days, nah, I don't. I don't really think that. But yes, Paige Beckers to star in sports drama, Jess and Pearl from Apple. We'll see what she does with that. She continues to expand her brand. But yeah, this last thing that I'm talking to you guys about shocked me. It's nothing too crazy. No one's heard none of that. But hip hop. I'm a big hip hop guy. I love music in general. Today I was singing SOS by 17, the group, I think K-pop group. Shout out to them. Performing right now in Washington, D.C. And they'll be back tomorrow. I'll get tickets and all that. You know what I mean? But yes. So I'm a big hip hop guy. I grew up in it. I'm super cultured in hip hop. It is what it is. It's part of part of my brand here, Media Marcus, all of that. But yes, for the first time in 35 years, there are no rap songs in the top 40 of the Billboard 100. What have we come to? Nas, is hip hop dead, my boy? Like, what is going on? There are no rap songs in the top 40 of the Billboard 100 for the first time in 35 years. Certainly feels like a setback for hip hop. This is after they celebrated the 50-year anniversary in 2023. Yeah, 2023, I think, was the 50-year anniversary of hip hop. And now we're dealing with, yes, there are no rap songs in the top 40 of the Billboard 100. And it's not refreshing to hear. Look, can we, Drake, the people need you, Drake. Like, hello. I'm a Drake fan. I'm sorry. It is what it is. But yes, for the first time in 35 years, there are no rap songs in the top 40 of the Billboard 100. Certainly concerning for hip hop. And hey, you guys listen out there, you hip hop guys. Can we get a hit? Can we get a hit? Guys just ruined a 35-year streak. That's insane. We need another hit. So that's the latest in hip hop, and that certainly shocked me. Media Markets, October 29, 2025. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I appreciate you all for listening and tuning in. We talk What's the Line podcast. Gave you guys some bets for the week. Mark Andrews, over 3.5 receptions. I lean Baltimore Ravens minus the 7.5 points. I like the Steelers plus the 3 points. I also love the Lions this week. So those are some plays for me. We talked Paige Beckers, her acting. We briefly touched on BMF being canceled. We talked Taraji P. Henson. We talked California insulin governor Gavin Newsom, Governor Gavin Newsom, talking about insulin and hip hop. So appreciate you all for listening. Appreciate you all for tuning in. I'm your guy, Media Markets. I'll be back tomorrow as spooky season. And I might I might got something special up my sleeve. So we'll see about that. Media Marcus, October 29, 2025, 8:06 p.m. I appreciate you all for listening. Appreciate you all for tuning in. And I'll be back tomorrow. Cheers.